because of the multiple complaints I've sent. I imagine, right? At this point, the FBI has to be following. I mean, it's unavoidable. I mean, even if regardless of whether the database is accurate and the technology is accurate, regardless of all of that, right? But if they hear these things that I'm saying, they have to be following because it might be that I'm crazy, it might be that I'm part of the cartel, right? Like they may suspect of me, right, because of the things I'm saying. So they have to follow me. So what I'm trying to say is that out of these three cars, I'm guessing, right, or four cars, because that black truck was there when I arrived. Out of these four cars, at least one has to be the FBI. No? I mean, I would think. Or no? Well, in fact, could be worse. Could be that one of these four is an undercover FBI agent making them think that it's an agent of their network. Right? And recording the crime real time. I mean, that would be devastating evidence. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Because I know that you're listening, right? Talking to the network and the judges. Can you imagine, judges, if one of these four cars is the FBI? Can you imagine what that would do to Greg Abbott? I mean, just thinking about it gives me the chills. Not because it makes me laugh, right? It's a good chill. It's I mean, the prospect that Greg Abbott is thinking all this time that he's doing this covertly, right? And the FBI is recording all this spectacle. It will be amazing. It will be one for the books, really. Now, this also, I mean, what I'm saying is just a logical conclusion. I mean, I'm not, I think any reasonable person will think this way, right? Now, this also has a flip side, which is all these four people that are, surrounding my car, downloading the audio, they have to know, if I were them, I would think this, right? They have to think that their bosses might suspect that they are an FBI agent, and that puts them in personal risk directly because of the network, right? Because if you're a criminal network of this size, right, and you discover that you have an undercover FBI agent inside of the network, what do you think they're gonna do to them, right? Or an informant. It doesn't have to be an agent, right? It could be somebody that has already flipped and is giving information to the FBI. What do you think is gonna happen to that person, right? So all these people have to be under suspicion already. I mean, the ones that are following me, right? I mean, following me this closely, because there are potential points of failure. So I think that puts them at risk and their families at risk immediately, right? Imminent risk. So I don't know. It feels to me like it's a line of work that is too risky at this point. I don't know how much money is in this business, right? But you can't put a price on the safety of your family, of your children, of your wife, or whatever. I mean, if you're working for Diosdado, right? You know what could happen, right? Regardless whether you're a